Okay, so the big day has arrived. The big day meaning tomorrow morning I get on a plane and I head over to Europe, arriving in Amsterdam. The flight, I catch a flight out of Cleveland, from Cleveland to Washington. And that flight is going to be just a little hop, skip, and a jump. I think it's going to be less than 2 hours. I leave at 2:44 and I arrive into Washington at about 4:30, I think. Have about an hour layover, and then I catch the flight over to Amsterdam. I'm leaving Washington at I think right about 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you add the 6 hours, I'm leaving America at 11:30 at night Amsterdam time. I arrive in Amsterdam around 7:15, and if there's not too much traffic in the skies, you know, maybe I'll get back. Maybe I'll arrive, I should say. Maybe I'll arrive in Amsterdam just a little bit early, but who knows, maybe I'll get there just a little bit late. But it'll be early morning nonetheless when I arrive in Amsterdam. And what I thought I would do with this video is just take the opportunity to show you some of the considerations insofar as what I'm taking over there and different strategies that I employ to deal with some of the strict baggage requirements insofar as weight and the amount of bags you can take, etc., etc. I've been doing this quite a few years now, and I'd like to think I've gotten pretty good at it. So I'm going to show you here in just a moment what I'm taking, and some of the stuff that I'm taking, you're going to scratch your head, you know, and think, you know, why in the world is he taking that with him? But I'll explain it, and some of the technical stuff that I'm taking for the trip, you know. So we'll go over that here in a minute. I'm at my brother. I'm at King David's garage here at his castle in I think he lives. Well, he's in Cleveland, but right next door to Shaker Heights. So with that in mind, I'm going to show you some of the stuff that I'm taking. Okay, so you're looking at my staging area here. And it looks like a mess. My mom was just here and she just couldn't believe. She said, "You're going to take all of that stuff?" So yes, I'm going to try to take most of this stuff, but as you can see, I get one checked-in bag, I get one carry-on bag, and I get one personal item. So that right there over in the far right corner, that is my personal item, and that's my computer bag. And then that box that you're looking at right there with the different stuff on top of it, that box is going to be left here with my brother, King David, and he's going to hold that for me and then mail it back to my home in Santa Rosa with some stuff that I don't need or want. And then this bag here, that's going to be my carry-on. You see my laundry. Real important to do laundry the night before. So that's some of my laundry there, and then you've got some of my computer equipment back there. And then there is my big duffel bag. So I'm going to get busy here and start organizing this stuff, put it all together, and then I'll lay it out in such a way that I can kind of explain what I'm taking and why I'm taking it. I like to chew gum quite a bit, so I'm bringing quite a few packs of extra. I got those at Costco, and so that will last me the better part of the summer, I think. And then over here I have my, this is my almond butter. Crazy, may seem crazy, but I like to have almond butter on toast in the morning, maybe with an egg or something, but try to get this over in Budapest and forget it. In the back there I've got, of course, my computer. There's my little thing for trying to get some sleep on the plane, which I doubt I'll be able to, and just some other little accessories in there. Over here, these two devices here are really, really useful if you're going over to Europe, and that is it's called a step-down converter. I picked it up at Radio Shack. It cost about 50 bucks, and what's nice about that is that you plug it into a European outlet, and then that'll transfer the or step down the voltage from 240 volts down to 110. So you could use some type of a device like a curling iron, which I don't have, but if you were bringing somebody that had a curling iron, they could use that, you know, for that purpose. And then what I did was I brought myself two power strips. So wherever I set up shop, I'll have the step-down converters, and those will be plugged into the the power strips will be plugged into the step-down converters, and I can plug in my laptop, camera charger, phone charger, all that kind of stuff. Oh, lest I forget, the little spice mixes, shrimp and pasta primavera, nice little packages that I found at a store the other day. I think the other one's for pork chops or something. Try finding that stuff in Budapest and you're certainly not going to. What trip would be complete, would not be complete without a what trip would be, well, forget it. That's a vegetable steamer, and great thing to have over there in Europe. I love it. I usually bring a salad spinner as well, but this time I thought I'll just buy packaged salad. The salad over in Hungary, you can't buy salad over there without getting sand in it. Then comes a lot of my technical stuff. I've got my camera. There's my video. There's a little thing from my video bag. There's my camera. I just bought this bag today. I'm going to put some of my other camera equipment in there. I bought a GoPro camera. That's really, really cool. And then there's just some other accessories over there. And then, of course, I have my shoes. This bag that you see right here, that's my fitness bag. And that bag right there is just when I set up shop there's a place that I'll stay that probably has a pool. So I'll use those fins, etc. for that purpose. So now the trick is to start packing. And that carry-on bag right there, I called United Airlines and they told me that I can take a carry-on bag that is 42, I think 42 or 45 linear feet, or linear inches rather, linear inches. And what that is, it is the length plus the width plus the height of the bag. You add it all up and it can't exceed 40, it's either 42 or 45 inches. So that bag right there complies with carry-on. Interestingly enough, the man on the phone for United said that I can put as much weight in that bag as I want, as long as it fits within those measurements. So that's a key thing, because you know, some of this stuff weighs quite a bit, and that weight adds up. I'm allowed 50 pounds on the check-in bag, and these little step-down converters are actually probably 2-3 pounds themselves, if not even just a little bit more. So anyway, I'm going to start organizing and getting all this stuff packed up and ready to go. Alright, so all the packing, or most of the packing, is done, and actually quite to my surprise, and probably to my mother's surprise too, who was just amazed at everything she saw laying on the garage floor of King David. I packed it all up, and interestingly enough, before I show you that, I came across something. And of course, if you're going over to Europe, you've got to have your passport. This is not my current passport. You can see the big holes stuck in it. This was my old passport. And interestingly enough, you know, when I told you that, you know, I've been doing this for quite a while, the very first stamp I ever got in this passport was on September 3rd of 1998, September 3rd of 1998. So what is that? 14 years ago I started traveling to Europe. And interestingly enough about this passport is, look at all of the stamps. This page, it's just numbered with stamps. And you'll see page 16, page 17, and it keeps going up all the way. And I had so many stamps one time, I ran out of stamps. I had to go to the U.S. Embassy in one country, I think it was Budapest, and they had to put an addendum in there. And they actually just seal that addendum in. So now we start going A, B, C, and again, you see, even my addendum got filled up. So quite a bit of, or almost filled up, I should say, but quite a bit of traveling, you know, so it's really, really something else. This is something that I'd like to keep on, you know, keep a hold of, just for, what, posterity, is that what they call it? But anyway, let's talk about the luggage here. This is my main bag. I called United Airlines, and I'm allowed one free check-in bag. This bag here, King David said it weighs probably about 40 pounds, so we'll find out tomorrow at the airport. But this bag, I don't have too much. I have my clothes and, you know, my shoes, etc., in this bag. This pile right here, what I try to do when I travel, regardless of the time of the year, I try to identify what I'm packing that weighs the most. So what I have here is I have my shoes, obviously. I think these probably weigh a little bit more than my sandals. A pair of jeans is going to weigh more than a pair of shorts. And then of course I have a jacket. And this is pushing the end of June, and I'm going to be wearing a jacket on the plane. And what better hat to arrive into Amsterdam, you know, than wearing a good Holland hat. So I dug this out of somewhere, and I'm going to wear my Holland hat as I arrive in Amsterdam. This bag right here is the carry-on, and this bag here may very well weigh more than the check-in bag when I'm all done. What I've done is I've identified the things that are really valuable, such as my camera, my lenses, etc. So this bag here, of course, my chewing gum is all nicely packed into here. So that's all, you know, that's going to weigh, one of these probably weighs a good pound. So I'm going to pack this thing pretty tight. And what they told me when I was calling United Airlines, the check-in bag, the linear dimensions of the bag cannot exceed, I think it's 42 inches, 42 or 45. But anyway, so that is that's the length and the width and the height, all added together. Okay, so those are 42, and I'm going to pack this mama so heavy that you won't believe it. I think that's King David's phone, and he's holding the camera, but he can just let it go to voicemail probably. Now over here, I've got my computer bag, and then these are just kind of like two little, well, this is a camera bag here, and this is my video camera, the camera. I use the Sony Handycam when I'm doing these videos, by the way. But this bag here, I can fill this bag. I'm going to go to Giant Eagle in a little bit with King David, and I'm going to stock up on like packaged food items, you know, like the mixes for, you know, different type of stuff that I like to use, maybe some spices, that type of stuff. Doesn't weigh too much, but I can use the pockets in this to fill this with, you know, whatever I may want. So anyway, that is about it, and I am all set to go. It is 6:15 on Monday night, and I fly out tomorrow at 3 o'clock. So I'm going to go do some quick shopping, do a little bit of wash, and go have a beer with my brother Dave and watch the Indians hopefully beat the New York Yankees. So I will be back in just a few. Alright, so last stop today before hitting the airport tomorrow, and it's the supermarket. I feel pretty confident that I've got some room to finagle with in the luggage. So what I did here was I'm just stocking up on all this kind of stuff, believe it or not. Backyard brew marinade, and I've got bag and season original chicken, and there's some hollandaise sauce, always a big hit over there in Europe. And something that they go crazy for over there when I make is this onion soup mix. They love it over in Hungary. I'll make this for when I have some people over. And there's fajita seasoning mix, and I'm going to try to bring a little bit of my cereal with me. And what else do we have here? Salad dressing. That's a big thing over there, is bringing some salad dressing. So anyway, this was guacamole. Can't forget guacamole if you can find avocados over there. But I'm going to try to put this stuff in the 3 bags that I've got, and that's it. So anyway, next time I will see you will be at the airport. So I'll be going to the airport tomorrow and leaving at 2:45. So I'll probably see you there.